It is bitterly cold, but it doesn't matter because today is new car day. It's just over there, and it's the prettiest car we've ever had on the DRIVETRIBE channel. Welcome to our 2007 Alfa Romeo Barrera. Jeremy Clarkson referred to one of these as automotive and I've bought this one in Misano Blue for £1,700. It may be one of the prettiest cars of all time. It is definitely the prettiest hatchback of all time. I know it was featured in two-door coupes, but I see it as a hatchback. When you give a designer like Giugiaro a coupe to build, he's gonna go mental with the design. That beautiful sloping bonnet up into the roofline, and then my favorite bit of the entire design, the rear. I've never known a hatchback to curl right down like this, and it's so squat at the back. It's a beautiful line with quad pipes as well. It's a lovely car, but there's a difference with this one. This may be not what you expect. Everyone makes the mistake of going for the V6 because they see 3.2 and they think it's the legendary Busso engine.
It's got a 3.2 litre Busso engine.
But it's not. It's some crappy GM thing that probably ended up in a Vauxhall. What you want to go for is the 5-cylinder turbo. Now, I know what you're thinking. I didn't know that Alfa Romeo Barrera came with a 5-cylinder turbo engine, but this one does. There's one catch. It is a diesel. It's the JT DM20 valve, but diesel means it's more tunable, and if you rev this thing and put the right exhaust on it, it can sound like an Audi Quattro. First modification, let's get rid of this random rag. Jeremy did say that if you get the diesel engine in a car that looks like this, you're the kind of person that thinks the Mona Lisa should have a mustache. To be honest, I don't think the Mona Lisa's that great. I don't think she's that pretty. She looks a bit grumpy. More like Mona Loser. Am I right? So why have we bought a Barrera? Well, sadly, the journalists back in the day panned this car, saying it was super disappointing to drive compared to how it looked. But I want to change that. I want to modify the Alfa Romeo Barrera so it turns into the driver's car it should always have been, turning Jeremy's favourite hatchback hot. Today's goal is to get this thing to an expert, give it the once over, and try and get it through an MOT. How bad can a 1700 Alfa Romeo be? We obviously couldn't drive our new Alfa yet due to the lack of MOT, so shout out to our man Lewis at Bigfoot Transportation who got it down to us. Go check him out on Instagram. We are sure our Barrera is the prettiest car he's ever transported. You guys probably recognise Ant here, but he owns this place, Auto Sportivo Bedford, and you've got a YouTube channel.
Yes.
So you mucking about with Italian cars is out there on the internet.
Yeah, it's painful. Yeah.
And your place here, weirdly, is becoming a bit of a hub for internet Barreras because Taylor Hetherington from the Auto Alex channel had his red one down.
Yeah.
How bad was his compared to ours?
It was bad.
Really? Is this a minter compared to that?
I wouldn't say minter, but it's a hell of a lot better.
Give that bonnet a stroke, give that a...
Oh, somebody gone over that with a scouring pad.
So I bought it from a guy who was going, it was going to be a project for him,
yeah.
And he was going to respray it, but I think he got a bit too old and just didn't have the time. So we've taken over this project Barrera.
And then you thought, do you know what? Let's just send it here and
I know a guy.
And punish me with it.
You're that guy.
Yeah.
So
thanks.
tell me, Alfa Romeo Barreras.
Yeah.
Awful? Good?
I don't want to be cruel.
Okay.
But
be cruel. Come on.
I think you pay too much for it.
Really?
Yeah.
How much do you think I should pay for this?
I would have given £1,300.
Okay.
I reckon.
It's slightly over the odds.
But Alfas, they come very good or very bad. And this is probably sitting borderline, I think, just on the middle.
Okay, where do you stand on Barreras as a car? Just like, in decent condition, are they any good?
I like them. The styling, especially
Of course it is,
the Pro Drive one.
Okay.
I think this. Come on, it's stylish, and you have done something good. And you've gone for the better engine.
Well, you tell me. So I've gone for the 5. I like quirky engines, and I
Yeah.
saw 5-cylinder diesel, and I was
Yeah.
like, that's really cool.
Like they do sound nice when you get it up the rev band. They
Yes.
sound good.
Good.
I've had this engine in my 159 Ti, and I did a stage 1 map on it. Really torquey. I do love the engine. The only issue you'll get really EGR valve could mess up. That'll throw up an engine light.
Okay.
But I had mine for years, and it never gave me any issues. And it was a good engine. The engine I don't like in this car is what Taylor and Alex got.
The V6.
Yeah.
So I've already explained the differences, but that stage 1 tune can take this engine past the V6, I think, both in power, and it already has more torque.
Yeah.
So both
Yeah.
stats is going to be further up
Plus
the
it's a
street.
bit lighter as well.
Yes.
Than the V6
Which
one.
means it'll probably be better to drive.
Yeah.
Okay, so my aim with this is to make it a proper driver's car, because lots of people say it does not live up to the looks. So I'd like to get your thoughts on
Yeah.
coilovers,
Yep.
a tune-up.
Yep.
It's not really performance, but I'd like to get a tan interior, although I would love to get some like Delta Integrale style leather or Alcantara buckets in there.
Yeah, that'd
so
be
lose
cool.
some weight. I would like to get better wheels. There's like the Alfa Romeo wheel. I think they're on the Pro Drive cars.
Yeah.
I'd like to get them because I'm not too sure on those, and get some proper tyres.
Yeah.
Is there anything else we should be contemplating, or is there not really too much we can do to this package?
Stage 1 for performance.
Yep.
I think that's plenty enough. If you can
Okay.
sort the handling out, if you get them BC coilovers and those nicer alloys, it'll give it such a nice stance as well, because I think it is a
Yeah.
sexy shape.
I don't think it needs to go much lower. Like if it's sitting quite nice.
Yeah.
But I reckon just like an inch
Yeah.
or so less, and
Yeah.
it'll really hunker down.
With those wheels,
Yeah.
it'll look beautiful.
Okay.
And then stage 1, and I think that'll be enough.
And then this colour, Misano blue, obviously it's looking pretty hellish now, and there's clearly rattle can spray all over it
know.
where someone started. But, we've got a body shop that can sort this out, and I reckon this will be a very nice car by the time we're done.
Yeah.
We're missing a bit of trim at the front here, aren't we? There should be something here and here.
Oh yeah, you've got, like these slats here, you've
Right.
got them here, but I did
Okay.
see one in the car, but then
Right, okay.
the other one must be in there. If it's not, we'll just order one off eBay or
have a
something
dig,
and whack it
okay.
on there.
Well, I know you're gagging to get this up on the ramp to see just how bad it is, but I want to go in completely cold. I want to see if this 1,700 quid car
Yeah.
can get through an MOT. What's your bets? Knowing nothing about the underneath,
Yeah.
what do you think? Am I right in saying subframes
Yeah, they
are an issue
suffer.
on these?
They suffer.
Why is that?
That's just the way they built them, I guess. Honest, this one, the 159 and the Spider version, they've got the same subframes and they
Okay.
just corrode over time.
It does smell a bit.
Oh,
I know
diesel.
diesel smell, but like this one is quite
Smelly.
pungent.
All right.
Could that be a blockage somewhere?
Yeah, don't worry about it. I'll have a look at it. It's in the right place anyway, but we'll check it out and
Okay.
we'll just go from there. We'll make a long list like this because
Yes.
I doubt there's going to be short. I don't know. Just get it in and have a look and see what we're dealing with.
Okay, well, to create that list, first things first, MOT. And the good, the bad, and the ugly.
I know.
The car has failed on 6 counts. I don't know whether I'm happy or sad about that. But let's go through them. Some of them aren't too bad.
Yeah.
Do not drive until repaired. Dangerous defect is parking brake efficiency.
Parking brake,
So is that just a cable that needs tightened? or-
handbrake. It could be. How long has this been stood?
I reckon, judging the MOT history and stuff, a bit over a year. Maybe
Okay,
13,
well,
14 months.
He could have parked it up with the handbrake up, so it's just the calipers at the back could have seized.
Seized.
So that's an easy repair. Take them off, strip them, clean them up.
Okay.
Don't worry
Fine.
about that.
Tossed aside.
Yeah.
Repair immediately, major
Yeah.
defect. Windscreen wiper does not clear the windscreen effectively.
All right, okay. Oh, yes.
I think I found.
Yeah, there you go.
There's our
That's
culprit.
a lovely, easy fix. And I've got them on the shelf, so not a problem.
Yeah, that's 2 minutes on Alfas, that's done. Okay, the other stuff all looks like it's underneath, so shall
Yeah.
we get the car in the air and take
Yeah.
a look at these? Okay, starting from this end, I've got track rod end ball joint has excessive play offside front. Give it a little wiggle. Okay, is that really enough to fail an MOT?
I guess so, yeah. Yeah, there's quite a bit in there.
It's still not as bad as Taylor's car, though, right?
Hell no.
Oh my, has it got 4-wheel steering as well?
Okay, and then moving back just visually, I'm surprised it's not on here. The subframe, we talked about this earlier, it's a
Yeah.
common Brera corrosion place.
Yeah.
It's got loads of surface, but I guess no holes.
There isn't. And we have had a poke, and it is, still...
Yeah. Inside, I feel like I want to sort that anyway.
If you want to change it, then
Yeah.
we'll get one in and we'll change it.
Can you get like refurbed Brera?
You could get...
Subframes?
Because it's such a common, it's not hard to get hold of, so I could source one, it's not an issue.
I love that this bit it's been nicely undercoated here
yeah.
by oil, so that bit's fine.
Yeah, that bit is.
Okay, moving back, the next one is exhaust system major leak. Where are the holes?
Here we go.
Oh wow. Yes, I mean, again, I don't want to get some sort of infection, but yeah.
should have given you some
I'm
gloves.
fingering my exhaust right now, and I'm back out. So there's one that is it both sides. That's looking pretty hellish.
Over there.
In there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, that leads to another one.
Oh,
Exhaust system insecure.
That really fell on your head.
Oh my.
Yeah, that's coming off. That's coming off.
I think I would call that insecure, actually. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's quite major. Coil spring fractured or broken near side right.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, it's collapsed there.
Okay. Is that common on these, or is that just British roads annihilating an old car?
Again, if it's been sat and then it's gone off, you know, that's going to happen.
Well, just looking at this list though, coil spring, we're going to put coilovers on it from
Yeah.
BC, so sorted. I see one of the monitors is tyres. We're probably going to get new Bridgestones on these, so
Yeah.
that's fine. Wipers, fine. Exhaust, we're going to get a custom job on this, so we get that 5-cylinder
Nice raw.
juice
Yeah.
score. So, I mean, it's not too bad, is it?
I'll be honest, I don't think that's bad. I thought it was going to come back with a hell of a lot of advisories as well. That's nothing. That's cool. I'm happy with that.
Okay, so next thing, we'll come up with a parts list.
Yeah.
And suddenly, would you say my 1,700 quid's looking a bit better? Or still too much?
I'll
Be honest.
If I was to go and view this car, I wouldn't have given him what you paid for it. I would have gone in, I would have lowballed him and gone for £1,000. And then he would have probably come back at me and said, oh, 1.5. Then I would have found something else while picking at it. And then I would have gone in at 1.3.
What if I was to tell you he was a lovely old man?
Was he?
Yeah.
Oh, I still think you paid everything else.
He was such a lovely old man. He really struggled to do an electronic bank transfer. He was phoning up his bank. See, you would have given them the money all day, wouldn't you?
Yes, because I'm such a nice person. I would have felt sorry,
Exactly.
but just take my money.
The best 1,700 quid I've ever spent.
Okay.
Right, parts list, and then turn this Brera into the best one in the country and a genuine hot hatch. Deal?
Yeah, deal. Yes.
With that, another car joins the DRIVETRIBE garage. What do you make of it? Tell me in the comments below. The Brera is a Top Gear icon. I will admit I've gone slightly rogue with the engine choice, but I reckon with our whole aim to this project, that engine is gonna come good. We've decided to crown this project You're gonna need to bleep that out, editor, because of the keywords on YouTube, but I think it's fitting for a car that looks this amazing, and of course, Jeremy's quote. If you're into niche Italian sports cars, definitely head over and subscribe to the Autosportivo Bedford YouTube channel. I love the content on there, and the kit that's in this workshop is top notch. So head on over there, we'll put the link in the description and maybe also in the top comment. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I've been Mike, and don't forget to subscribe to DRIVETRIBE. Let Project commence.